come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, tell me why you hurry so. Oh, hush a boo and listen, his cheeks were all aglow. I've orders from the captain to get you ready quick and soon, for the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, for the pikes must be together at the rising of the moon. Oh, come tell me, Sean O'Farrell, where the gathering is to be, at the old spot by the river, quite well known to you and me. One more word for signal token, whistle out the marching tune, with a pike up on your shoulder at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, with a pike up on your shoulder at the rising of the moon. Out from many a mud wall, cabin eyes watched through the night. Many a manly heart was beating for the coming morning light. Murmurs whispered through the valley like the banshee's lonely croon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing at the rising of the moon. At the rising of the moon, at the rising of the moon, and 1,000 pikes were flashing at the rising of the moon. Down by that singing river, that black mass of men was seen, and high above their shining weapons flew their own beloved green. Death to every foe and traitor, forward strike the marching tune, and hurrah me boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of the moon. 'Tis the rising of the moon, 'tis the rising of the moon, and hurrah me boys for freedom, 'tis the rising of